Hi, I'm Dara Reese-Whalen, and my co-founder Alana O'Reilly is also on the call. We are from eCLOSE Institute, and eCLOSE stands for Empowering the Community Lens on Science Through Education. And we are based in Philadelphia. And when we start looking at the numbers in Philly in terms of students being STEM majors, going into biomedical sciences, fields that are related to science and education, we're looking at there being large disparities in students not only having access and entering science programs or STEM programs, but actually completing them. What eCLOSE is setting out to do and accomplishing is kind of flipping the entire grid on that and having this success and showing students from Philadelphia and other urban centers that yes, this is for you and this is a career that you can succeed in, and we're always going to be there. Just to give you a quick idea of what it looks like in terms of Philadelphia versus United States in terms of researchers, you can see that it's almost completely inversed. What we're working to do is actually change this and make this so that everyone has representation in science research and looking at various diseases. We started with cancer, but we have branched out because we found it was really important for the students to have impact on the diseases affecting their homes, their neighborhoods, and their communities. Why high school students? Well, there's a lot of them. In the United States alone, there's over 16 million of them and over 550 worldwide. If we can put the power into the hands of students, we're going to see these kids conquering cancer and other diseases by looking at all the different nutrients that go into the different communities' types of recipes. What are they putting into their mouths? What systems have they been told, oh, if you take this, you'll never get sick? And how can we use these nutrients to combat diseases like cancer in their neighborhoods? eCLOSE has a very strong commitment to Philadelphia. Over the summer, we did have to leave our face-to-face programming and go virtual. These are two students from the school for the Philadelphia High School for Girls, or as I grew up knowing as Girls High. And one of their teachers actually came to their presentation day and told us just how amazing not only his students performed, but how well and how eloquently the students spoke about their science and their research. eCLOSE is incredibly anchored in citizen science. It means that it's not just the person at the research bench, it's everybody in their classrooms and in their homes. It's an impact on the community. And here we have Marcus, and Marcus made us all cry because we couldn't understand why Marcus was looking off the screen during Zoom lessons. And it turned out his little bit sister was there and she was like, when are you gonna have science for me too? And we just couldn't believe that not only was it impacting Marcus and his mom and his family, but his little sister can't wait to be a scientist now either. eCLOSE is a pipeline. We actually started out thinking we were just solely education. It turned out we weren't. We were actually a workforce pipeline starting from middle school, running all the way through adults now. We have our eCLOSE instructors who have trained with us. They are science teachers in the city of Philadelphia. We run summer programs for kids as young as middle grades. We have undergraduate programs for students entering college that are looking to enter research labs. We have lots of high school programs, and we actually have recently been working with Bulb and Phil Brooks at the Science Center, and we do an adult workforce development program there. All of our programs collect research data. This is not an experience program. eCLOSE is actually collecting data points to match up what are nutrients doing in cancer pathways and those of other diseases. eCLOSE has just blossomed and been amazing, and our students and our participants just say amazing things because it's not a class, it's not a course that you take and you leave and you say, wow, that was a great experience. You become part of this bigger solution and this bigger community. How can you help become part of our bigger community? We need to harness this power of citizen science. We are awesome. We are great in education. We are great at the lab bench, but we need help figuring out how to make the data accessible. So if you know someone or you are someone who is awesome at doing the database thing, please, please, please email us. We need that. We have tons of data and we want to move the needle on disease and have that impact. So we need your help. Volunteer lab work. Do you like repeating pipetting? We have lots of tubes to be filled. So we are happy to send them out to you because we are going to be working with like thousands of kids every year and we need lots of little tubes filled with liquids for them to work with. Career speakers, we were very fortunate to have members of Life Science Care speak to some of our programs last summer and support our undergraduate bridge students during their presentations. So if you do want to talk or you want to just actively support participants by asking them good questions at presentation day, please reach out to us. And advocacy, please tell people about eCLOSE. Help us raise scholarship funds so that way our programs remain cost-free for students in urban centers. And social media, please, we would love any direction and help there, but you just sending out Instagrams and tweets about us would help support eCLOSE in ways that would be immeasurable. Please do reach out to Alana and I. People have our email addresses and we are eCLOSE. Thank you.